Chodesh Tov.
Yeah.
And Erev Shabbat Tov. So Mishnah 7 in the 3rd chapter of Pirkei Avot, Rabbi Chalafta ben Dosa, Ish Kafar Chananya, a person who came from the little village of Chananya, Omer, he would say as following, said as follows, Asarash Yoshvim, when 10 people sit, V'oskim b'Torah, and they engage in the study of Torah, Shechina Shruya b'neihem, the divine presence dwells among them. And what is the proof text for this? Shene'emar, because it says, Elohim nitzav ba'adat el, God stands in the congregation of the godly. Menayin afilu chamisha, how do we know that even if there are 5 people studying together, that something magical is going to happen? Shene'emar, because it says, Agudato al eretz yesada, he said, because he founded his band upon the earth. And how about even 3 people who sit and study together? Shenema, because our proof text is, B'kerev Elohim yishpot, I will judge in the midst, I will be present, or I'll judge in the midst of the Elohim. In this instance means the judges. 3 judges sitting together, and I'm going to be there together with them. And the Menayin afilu shnayim, from where do you know that even if 2 people sit together, something special is going to happen? Shneimar az nidbaru yirei avnai ish el re'ehu. Then one man spoke to his fellow, v'yakshev Adonai, and the Almighty hearkened, v'yishmani, listened into the conversation. Menayin afilu echad. What about if just one person is sitting and studying? What happens then? Shneimar, there now it says, b'chol hamakom asher askir et shemi, in every place where you will remember and mention my name, avo elecha, I shall come to you, v'rachticha, and I shall bless you. So there's lots of questions to ask about this Mishnah over here. If it's going to work pretty well for 1, then why do you need 10? Yeah, just tell us 1 person sits and studies God's heaven. How much more so if lots of people together? So is there differentiation in the kind of presence of God in each one of these instances? The first question to ask over here is, from where do we know, and our proof, 10 people who sit together and study Torah, the Shekhinah is going to dwell amongst them. And what is our proof text over here? We say the Almighty stands in the congregation of the godly. Where does it say 10? And the answer is it comes from the word Eidah. How do we know the word Eidah, which means a congregation, means 10 people? From a very famous instance in the Torah in which this word has been used. Does anybody know the source of 10? No, not Sodom and Gomorrah. It's the spies. The spies, after the spies come back, the Almighty, 10 of them, only 10 of them are now going to complain. 2 of them are not going to be complainers. And the Almighty says, Ad matai le'edah hara'ah hazot. For how long will this evil congregation continue to annoy me? Yeah. There's 10 people. So from here we learn that Eidah is 10 people. Isn't it extraordinary, therefore, the whole concept of a holy gathering, of 10 people coming together for a holy gathering to make communion so that the Shekhinah should be present amongst them, is learned from a pasuk which tells us about people who rebelled against God. Yeah. Isn't that odd? Yeah. Now we need to understand, why is it 10? What's the magic about 10? Why wasn't it 12 or 15 like a rugby team? It would be a lot better, more people. Yeah. But you never get it? Well, as it happens, you're absolutely right. We struggle even to get 10 for Ma'ariv these days. Okay. So there's something magical about 10, and to discover what it is and why it is that when 10 people come together, you can suddenly start to say things which you're not allowed to say if you don't have 10. Devarim shel kedusha, matters of holiness. What happens when 10 people come together? What's the mechanism? How does it work? Suddenly there's a flash of light and God says, hey, I'm here with you guys. Now you can say Kaddish. Yeah. So that's what we need to try and understand as we continue to go through this Mishnah.